Welcome back to Pops and Pylons. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV. We're playing as Quizquiz. We're going for Quizquiz Pro Quo, in which all we have to do is move our capital over to Anjou, somewhere, here-ish. Ish. Last episode, I made a mistake, followed up by confusion, followed up by an enigma. Things happened. So, we went to war with the, whatever these folks, Oneota, because our nobles asked us to grab a province over in Michigan. And I went ahead and took, Wisconsin, not Michigan. I went ahead and took Wisconsin and realized, I can give land to my subjects. So I just gave it all to my subject Quizquiz, which meant, because I didn't pass any time, that we didn't fulfill the mission. Then I declared war for Mamacita over here, Mama Secta. And it turns out I can't core it. I can't take it for myself. So that's not going to work. I can give it to my subject. But apparently my subject can't core over here either. They can be given land for reasons. But they can't core it because Lake Michigan is being weird. And to top that, I can give Saginawe to myself. I don't know why I can take Saginawe. It might be because it's next to my subject's course on the same continent. That might be sort of the thing. But then again, it's all crazy. It's all crazy and confusing. Anyway. There is a colonial range map mode that I can never find. No, it doesn't work. I believe colonial range map mode gives me coring range information, or at least I thought so. Oh, this is regions though, this is not range? Or is it? There's a map mode in which I can see colonial range-ish. Trade links, Federation, truce, coalition, opinion. So it's not a diplomatic one. It shouldn't be a political one, but let's check. Government types, accepted culture, no. Economic, colonial, this is what I'm looking for. Red is too far away to colonize, I think. And it does even show that for these kind of things. And that does say... Why is it gray? What does gray mean? I guess gray just means somebody already owns it. So it's not actually telling me. Now... Yeah, it's not helpful, is it? We still get effective distance 2000 on things that are right next. Oh no. No, that are right next to land I own. So the game is not actually telling me. That is a freaking shame. Because what I don't want to have happen necessarily is ending up with a bunch of land over here that can't be cored. But my subject must be able to core Saginawe. And Podewa makes sure. And with that, also Onguahira there. Which I can't take right now, right? No. Can I somehow cheat with vassalization? I don't think so. If I vassalize the Potawatomi, is subject owned fine for this? Or do I need to own it for the mission? At least owned by Quizquiz. No, I need to. Oh, well, of course. Oops, sorry for hitting the microphone. I already have a subject owning this. Unfortunately, they're pretty big right now. That seems very excessive. They're not that big, are they? How huge is Quizquiz? Not too nothing. 6 provinces and 2 non-overseas cores. 800 will take a long time to annex. We have like 3 Diplo rep maybe, or 3 points of annexation, maybe. And then 800 is what? 200. It's almost 300 a month. Okay, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna take Ho Chunk, fulfill the mission, probably give it back. If I take Ho Chunk, I can take Mamacita for myself at least. Okay, let's just do it. Quizquiz, you're gonna be utterly peeved. I know. You can't even use that land. Let's disable divert trade. I don't know if that's highly relevant, but I think I can also do that when they're libertarians. I must be able to, but still. So we're gonna take Ho Chunk. They are quite peeved. Then I'll just pass a moment to fulfill that stupid mission. Thank you very much. And then I'll consider peace. My peace will at least initially mean that I take Mamacita there. Now, who are we fighting? We're fighting Tionat. These folks. Who are you? Is it you? It is you. So we won't get any cool separate pieces here for land. I'm pretty sure. Unless I'm allowed to give this to Quizquiz, which I'm probably not. I think I already checked that. No. So we do some sort of peace deal, which we take Mamacita, which is what we declared for. Something like this. Now this will not, it says it will generate a bunch of overextension. And it will, but we'll give away a bunch immediately to Quizquiz, so it actually won't hurt that much. It will make it a bunch of people peeved, but this is par for the course by now. So let's separate piece out the Tionatans. Can I put it your capital? No. Could make you my vassal, but let's not. Let's take war reps. And I really don't care about your trade power or your steering of trade. I have all the prestige I can eat, so let's take ducats. And I suppose I'll simply... we can go ahead and placate the Quizquizans a bit. Which costs a bunch of prestige, which means now I have a use for the... Oops, wrong peace deal. Where are those folks? They're super peace. For ending some rivalries here. I do want this. So let's spend another tiny little moment in the war to make them understand that we should be getting that. And it shouldn't take too much there. At all. Took this. Maybe that's already enough. No? Still 140 to 148. Oh wait, that's 2 places here that actually could be controlled by me. Popped an army, good. Pop another army and then Shirley. Don't call me Shirley. You're willing to peace out. There you go. War ups. Some ducats. Remove 2 rivalries. We gain 12 prestige out of that. Merely for themselves. Good. Get out of my sight. Wait a day because we can't peace out on the same day. And then we look at this peace deal. They're happy to do it. We'll handle overextension by giving land away. That'll all be fine. And that should make our subject no longer libertarius then. So just take some ducats. Yeah, that's too many ducats. There you go. Even okay Owinge is gonna be peeved at us. But what can a man do? Just do this. And then I am actually able to call this place. It must be because it's next to my subject's course. That has to be the rule here. But I think I'm going to give away Saginawe, Bodawemic, and Okwahira to my subject, which makes them quite powerful in a way. How overextended are you? It doesn't tell me here, right? It only tells me when I give stuff away. Grand Province. Saginawe. Overextension 61%. Sure. Bodawanek 67%. And Okwahara. Go. Oh, you're no longer libertarius. Now the question is, how do we deal with the other provinces? How do we deal with Ho Chunk and Mamacita? I could give them to my subject again, but they won't be able to call them, so they're not really getting anything out of it until I take Barwitigan, which I want for a while. This is such great land that's not going to get cored. Thing is, if I don't and call this for myself right now, then they're gonna have a hard time ever getting those cores. I guess I can core Ho Chunk. And then maybe keep Mamacita uncored, even though that means we have constant overextension. I could also give it to my subject and have them have the constant overextension, which might be better. And then at some point we will take Barwitigan. And then they can call the rest of their stuff. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Poor Wisconsin, no, not Spoko here is gonna be in a bit of a pickle for a while. Mamacita. 82% overextension. But they're gonna be able to undo some of that, right? I'm gonna take attrition here. I'm not, am I? No. It's a lie. They actually have a decent amount of troops, so they might be able to handle their rebellion problems. Let's see if I'm able to handle mine. Regency in Johara. And some people rivaling other people. Chihuahua wants to marry me. How old are you, Chihuahua? 6. Well, I think that's probably a yes. Gotta get that legitimacy up somehow. Oh no. So ungraceful, these natives. Now this. I should already have done this. I want your land and I want your dieting. Diet. You want a temple or a great temple in not away. Not away. It's a decent place for a temple, so I don't mind doing that. You want me to go and attack somebody, I think. All provinces in the upper Louisiana area. It's owned by me or a subject. At least it's or a subject this time. Where's upper Louisiana? Can't be too far out. So it's one colony and it would be taking a province of the Sioux. I wonder how the zoo would feel about threatened war. Where's threatened war? There. Oh, I can't even click the button when I don't have a claim. I could make a claim on Nuachi and try to threaten war, so we don't have to actually go to war. And the power difference might be such that they just say yes. What does this do? Colonial enthusiasm is nice, but it means that we have to... The Piedmont area? Okay. I thought this was in Italy? Areas. Piedmont. So I would have to fully colonize Yatkin and Waxhaw. How long does that take? If I were to put all my effort into it. Let's have a look. We're currently gaining 65 set a year. Plus, I think this does 100, right? The colonist? I think if they succeed, you get 100 settlers. We have a 16.8 chance of attracting extra settlers each month, so it would be, on average, 16.8 settlers a month, which is actually a lot. 16.8 times 12 is 201 settlers a year, plus 65. It's 266, and then 1,000. That's like 4 years. 3.75 years, if my math is correct. Let's quickly Google EU4 settler chance. EU4 settler chance. Pretty sure they settle 100. Settler chance. Oh, 25. Not 100. That's less, you know, math. So, let's do this again. So it's 16.8 times 0.25 means 4.2 settlers a month, times 12 is 50 a year, plus 65 is 115, I mean 1,000. That's too long. That's 8.7 years. I don't want to spend 8.7 years on doing an agenda. So it's clergy or nobility. Clergy is the easy way out. And it's nice. The admin power here is nice, sir. But it requires me to take provinces. Again. So, yes, it gives me admin, but it also makes me spend admin. Also makes me colonize this place here. Or fight Cahokia for the tribal land. Let's just do the clergy proposal and build that temple in another way. I think that's better. Yeah, it's the good temple anyway. Fine. Abenaki separatists are kinda being annoying and Kawa suck. Kawa suck. Okay, I do have troops up here and I don't think there's gonna be too many of them. 10k will be handleable. You folks get down here. Look at me being all restrained and stuff. It's crazy. Sickness of King. The King? Somebody called King? Autonomy change, which I don't like. Until 48. 10, no, that's horrible. I'm just gonna pay the tax. Oh, and also we need to steal land, I forgot. Hey guys, I need your stuff. Get that land up. No longer ahead of time. No, it's not true. This is just a... Yeah. If we wanted innovativeness for investing here, we would have to do it soon. But I don't think that's going to be worth it at all. I could strengthen government, which I really don't want to do. That's kind of cheap right now, and it gives us at least a tiny way out of this awful legitimacy rut that we're in. I think I actually am. Ugh. That's painful. Core, good. I like cores because they reduce unrest. It's a good thing. Do we have different settlements in different places? Why is that? Do we have like an event or something? Base, same continent, law, production efficiency, same religion, same culture group. Oh, and you are probably not. Where are you? Wait, one is Napochi. You must be like not same culture. No, you are. Continent, base value, law. Wait, 5, 5, 5, 5, and then another 4. Is that a negative modifier there? Minus 7% from colony level. Oh, the further along you are, the less of a chance you have. I see. I should have known this. There's so many mechanics in this game, I keep forgetting about a bunch of them. We have 4th rank great power, that's actually quite nice. Probably because of... not even because of the institution, I don't think. Yeah, we're just fair and square 4th rank. Oh, that's pretty cool. That is in fact pretty nice. Man, what a hassle over there with the tiny mistake of mine. Giving the land away like a day too early, leading to all this BS. Also the fact that Lake Michigan stops scoring is just... I don't like that at all. What I would like is to have fewer rebels. Temple is built, that's nice. Why are you all so very peeved? Separatism. I mean, yeah. It's a thing. And then overextension, and of course the illegitimacy doesn't help. But we're not like super illegitimate anymore. Because I did actually spend some mill on doing that. Come home from the Kaski. I could invest in a tiny little bit of extra trooper cheer. I'm gonna do it one by one though. Because I'm a scaredy cat. Could check, yeah, but everything is peeved around here. So I don't know where those rebels are gonna pop up. And I don't want to risk them just eating my newly formed units. Just gonna do like this, maybe. It's slow. But it's safe. You know what they say, if it's slow but it's safe, then it's not slow. Those roads popped up and they were not in the place I wanted them to be. I'm gonna get a move on over there. Maybe my subject's also gonna go. But also maybe they're not. Yeah, they're gonna spread some separatism, which we won't be able to stop in time. That's a good reason I should have had my army over on the other side. Because here, Kisboka would have been able to handle any rebellion, I think. Or at least most rebellions. Why they were not able to do that on the other side. Are these going to be the first rebels we have this campaign? had a very easy time of unrest thanks to the religion and culture being so homogeneous. I think so. But yeah. What's our next idea group? Because I'm going to take admin tech. Oh, I'm so glad to do it. What is our next idea group? I mean, I have considered exploration. I actually still consider exploration for 2 reasons. One is we get another colonist, which just allows us to take a bit more land, and the accompanying settler increase that helps us actually, well, colonizing. Duh. The other thing is that at some point we need to find Europe and get over there, and having the quest for the new world and actually identify or finding the old world would be useful. The thing is that I don't believe this works for us. Can fabricate claim overseas in colonial regions. I don't think there are any colonial regions in the old world. So I think I will not actually be able to go ahead and fabricate on, say, Brittany to then get into Anjou. So the usefulness of the whole idea group stops here. We have no tariffs, and world travel time is almost completely useless. We're not going to expel any minorities, and naval force limit is not that great. So we get useful, nice, necessary if we actually do want to go overseas, useful, and then garbage for the rest. What is the alternative? I don't think we want diplomatic ideas. That doesn't seem necessary. I know we don't espionage ideas. I don't think we need trade ideas around here. It's not even going to make a ton of money. Maritime ideas are just terrible. And influence ideas would help us eat up our subjects, especially Quizquiz, who's big now. But that's all it does. So I think if it's a diplomatic idea group, it's exploration. Alternative is, of course, military. We can't take the nice, they're called tribal, whatever the new idea group here, that's not aristocratic, not plutocratic. Can't take that. We don't need quantity, I don't think. I mean, as long as we're just fighting our folks, none of these military ideas are necessary. The only time they become necessary, I think, is when we try to beat the Europeans. Which we really cannot do without taking exploration ideas, at least not for a while. However, we're ahead of time in military tech, and we're quite behind on dip. So taking a military idea group would allow us to let dip catch up. Which I think is pretty good reasoning. What are we going to do if we do exploration? I don't think we'll have coring range on Europe. It seems highly unlikely. Like, I won't be able to just no CB Brittany and take it. Aside from the whole question of having a navy and getting there and stuff, that's all secondary. So how do we even get into Europe? We wait for colonizers to arrive, beat them, and then take stuff. I think that also requires coring range, though, doesn't it? So we'd have to take, like, the Azores of Portugal, maybe? tough. What we would be able to do with exploration is we would be able to take the Caribbean. Let's say Caribbean. Which has great provinces in it, and might have colonizers in it that we can then rub off of. 6 of one, half dozen of another. I think I'm going to put a cut in here. And I'm looking forward to see what you have to say in the comments. And then maybe I'll figure out something for next time. Or you'll figure something out. What would be my military idea group? Probably have to have a look at policies too. Land leader 5+1. I'm looking at quality because normally these quality ideas are utterly useless, or the ship ones. But we might actually have to do a naval battle or two when we try to land in Europe. So quality ideas might not be the worst, and their combat abilities are fine. Maybe it's just quality? Could be offensive with the settler chance policy. But 5% settler chance is what? Let's grab a calculator. I don't want to put a cut in here. 25 times 0.05. 1.25 a month. That is 15 settlers a year. And it's not bad. That's better than the one we get from exploration. Although the one from exploration counts for even for colonies where you don't have a colonist. So if we go ham on colonization, this gets better. But it's not bad, the 5% settler chance. Anyway, let me know what you think. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, then please do hit that like button. And of course, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. And talk to me in the comment section about these idea groups. And also pretty much anything else you would like to talk about. Thank you for watching. See you folks next time.